But I'll tell you, Jim, this is a different offense. He's learned a lot. He's doing a lot at the line of scrimmage, and the Chiefs are seeing a different Josh Allen, a different Bills offense today.
Anxious for the matchup with Mahomes, with the Super Bowl on the line, and a matchup with Tampa Bay. Here we go. Singletary is the running back. They've barely run it in the playoffs so far, and they're open, though, with a hit.
Josh Allen right here, just to throw it underneath. Back in the flat, get the ball out of your hands early, and then get going.
There he goes, across the middle. He's able to connect with Cole Beasley. Another first down carry for Singletary, this one for 3.
With all the pressure they did the first time, it's hard to do that again because the team is going to be prepared for that the second time.
Looks to the sideline, and that was intended for Beasley.
Quarterbacks, they thrive on plays over 20 yards. Keep it in front of you. This empty set, Josh Allen's gotten really good with it.
Sidearms it, gets it to Diggs. Got to fight for the yardage. Reaches out. Where will they spot it? They're going to put him a little more than a yard away.
Sorensen's done an incredible job. You know,
he reached for the
win big games. I mean, you got to go for it. Stuff like this, I love it. Sean McDermott, they're great. 8 out of 10 this year, Jim.
Allen flips it to Knox for the first down. They faked into the line. Gained 8. And now on first down, looking to throw it. Gets it to Yeldon. And Breeland is on him.
Normal zone defense, and if you can see it, you can throw it underneath it over and over.
2nd and 3. Fakes the handoff, has the time, and now it breaks down, and he'll just throw it in the direction. 21 yards this year. Did Allen. Still got it. Flips it to Beasley, and he's intercepted. The ball hits the ground, incomplete.
And we just talked about the sticky coverage.
They have Beasley. Beasley, if they're able to convert this. The Horquez on the hold, and Bass's kick. It is good, into the net. As Bass now tries to pooch kick it to Pringle at the 12. Short kick and returned out near the 35 by Byron Pringle. Edwards-Helaire, who tore up the Bills in the first matchup. He'd been out since week 15. Kelsey with a good tackle by Wallace to bring him down after a gain of only a couple.
And then they'll drop out a lot more today than they normally do.
Just a 1-yard gain on the pass play to Kelsey, and now they run it up the middle. And it's going to be bounced.
Get them to run the football. Don't give up big plays early downs. And then on 3rd and 4, now you get up and play tight man coverage.
Mahomes across the middle, lobs it. Oh, and it was dropped.
He's on the outside. The problem is he's so fast, he still beats you back outside over the top.
Would have been about a 30-yard gain at least. Who knows how far Hill would have taken it. As Townsend, who did not punt the entire game last week, gets an opportunity on the first series today, and now trying to get back to a Super Bowl. Incomplete.
It's been very sticky coverage, right, Jim? I mean, they've been on him. Each time you see a ball coming in, they're right next to him.
2nd and 10. And Singletary rips off about 6 or 7 and steps back into the gun. Stepping up. This is what he does so well. All the way out across the 40.
So the safeties can't come in and hit the quarterback too late.
They spot him just beyond the 39, and it is Singletary for 1.
With good coaching around him and a good, team, I mean, you're seeing the evolution.
2nd and 8. Standing in there. Snead is on him. It takes him back all the way near the 20. L'Jarius Snead.
He does a great job pressuring off the side. You see 38, they're late getting out to him, Williams. And right there, he should have thrown the ball away. And what a huge sack for Kansas City. I mean, that's probably gives you a chance to stop him on third down, don't you think?
I mean, and a difference maker. Will he run it again? Yes, he will. He'll get back to the 40, over 50 yards a punt. Oh, the ball's out! Recovered by the Bills right at the goal line. Hardman couldn't hold on. Of where it was recovered, watch this.
It's a fumble. He's down at the 1. Can't advance it, Jim. Unbelievable. Hardman's so secure, and really, these are the plays, right, that really kind of change the games in big-time games like this. I mean, with Moss out getting time last week, couple of carries.
Still got it. To Knox, to the end zone, and a Buffalo touchdown.
And just like that, 10-0. And you'll watch right here coming all the way across the field. And this is all Allen just going to, you have to account for his run game. So there's so many guys accounting in the run game simply because, and they don't run it a lot.
Mahomes go over and urge Hardman to let go. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. Another chance for Pringle to return one. Good on his first one. This time lost his footing at about the 20s. First down. Fake the handoff. Rolling out. They're coming after him. Mahomes unloads it and gets it in time to Kelsey.
And then get these guys to come up and play it.
Second and inches. There's Hardman. They get him back into it. Put the ball in his hands. It wasn't much there, but it's going to be enough for a first. Coordinated by Leslie Frazier. Back to Kelsey for a third catch. Edmonds hit him first. Milano finished him off, but it's a first down. School.
Yeah, almost friends with my kids, too.
Oh, Kelsey. Second and 10. Now Hill. Another 3 first downs on this drive. Fake and then goes. Kelsey secures it this time at the 31.
He had the 2 touchdowns. Yeah. But really, you got to let one guy have a little bit, right? But it's still low games for that 5.
This guy had a little bit in that game, but nothing on this carry. The enemy does not have Watkins, who's inactive, nor Le'Veon Bell, who is down after knee swelling this week in practice. Second and 11. Pressure. Saved the sack and throws an incompletion. And performed well against the Browns. Third and 11. Coming back for the catch. It's Pringle, and Wallace on the ground tackles him. The enemy and Reed on 4th and 1.
You're going to see a motion down here. Yeah, they always do this in these areas. And then he comes back.
Oh, they're heading the same way to Williams. First down. They've marched 66 yards in 10 plays to this point. Final minute of the first. Mahomes on first down. Finds Hill. Poyer won't let him advance it. Are marching. They've had the football over 6 minutes. Second and 2. Flip it. Kelsey picks up the first down to about the 3.
Kansas City's always got some new wrinkle each week, Jim.
They really do. It's never looking the same. Edwards-Helaire off Mahomes' left hip. Who's going to roll out loud and has a knockdown at the goal line. I like smoked sausage. Second and goal. And Hardman gets the touchdown as he continues to try to atone for an earlier mistake. Got a block by Kelsey. Team now in postseason games at home, never been picked. And Mecole Hardman, it's almost like, let's get this kid's confidence back up as fast as we can.
That's the way to do it. Give him a touchdown right there. And, you know, the Chiefs do as good a job. Watch the block. Kelsey, Pringle. It was a blitz on.
Butker with the extra point try. And Butker down the middle. 3 straight years. And that belonged to the Philadelphia Eagles when Andy Reid was there. With what is technically their 4th possession, their last one off the recovered fumble on the punt, swinging it over Singletary, and a good stick right away. 2nd and 8. And Diggs gets thrown down as Breeland, I just talked about his tackling, and that one.
Personal foul. Defense number 21. Unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Make that the 2nd catch for Diggs.
And then Breeland tries to do his best. Hacksaw Jim Duggan passes last week, Jim, against the Ravens to start the game.
They've rushed it now. This is the 7th time today, including 2 of them. Out of the backfield, Singletary looked up. 3rd and 7. Yeldon coming back to the backfield. Here's the blitz. Allen, Matthew had him, and he throws the incompletion. Matthew wants a grounding call.
Well, it's very close. The ball's got to get back. He's outside the pocket, but it's got to get back to the line of scrimmage. And
I don't think it did.
Grounding. Offense number 17. Spot foul. Loss of down. 4th down.
He stands at the 18. Borquez boots it, didn't catch it. Bounces at the 26. And will tumble on down to about the 17. And now the Chiefs begin this drive at the 18 with Williams, the running back. They give it to Hardman again on the end around. And he can turn on those afterburners. Look out inside the 40 and down to about the 31. Here to let this go for 51.
well, Kelsey does a great job pretending he's going to block the other way, and he goes out on the edge. And this is the play. The counter, fake, toss, back. Gosh, they get big plays so many different ways.
Officially 50. And now. Dump it down low. Today, 3 road wins in the postseason. Gets him back home. Here's the toss. Williams got the first down to the 21.
It's unbelievable. Brady's back for the 10th appearance.
10th time.
Oh, by the way, he got out of the division, right, Buffalo? You never have to see him again.
Yeah. Mahomes. Kelsey. Down to the 6.
More than 7 catches in 9 straight games.
He's already got 6 in this game. 1st and goal. It's Williams. Up ahead. Reaching. I think the knee's down. Now they're going to call it a touchdown. I think this might look differently once they go back. But give Williams credit for fighting through the traffic from 6 yards out. Ruling on the field. Well, that looks good from there.
It's really close, isn't it? Right there.
That ball has crossed the plane.
I agree with Jim Nantz. The ball has crossed the plane.
Good on his second one. Fighting the coronavirus, and now Butker earns the touchback. It's been 11-1 first downs for the Chiefs, with the 2 unanswered and almost a Ward pick. 2nd and 10. Tosses it over to Yeldon. He gets pushed by a teammate to pick up an extra couple yards out across the 30. It feels and sounds like it's 70,000. Pass was high. He went back to his reliable.
Almost like you're excited. The Rocky balls, you know, early in a big game. You just feel excited.
56-second drive, 3 and out, and going on the run, and it's in and out of the hands. Always called Championship Sunday, the 2 games, the greatest day of the year for football. I know he was looking forward to seeing this one. Here's Mahomes to Kelsey, who now has a 7th catch.
And this is when you get a chance to be a little more aggressive at the line of scrimmage.
Edwards-Helaire, no contact until he had already picked up the first. Gonna roll out again. They're coming after him, including Edmonds. And that's incomplete.
We already see it. There's not a person you talk to that doesn't think he is the next guy.
2nd and 10, Edwards-Helaire of 32 points. The biggest by 6. Mahomes in trouble, able to unload it, and gets the completion at the 49.
Played. He's a huge part of this defense. I mean, they'll tell you they're undefeated when he plays, Jim.
Here's the fake toss. Able to get away and find Hill at the 35-30. Hill inside the 20. Just like that, another gigantic gain, 33 yards.
The one thing they couldn't have coming in, big plays.
Kelsey to the 10, tries to dive for it.
Rare, Jim, because he has a great vertical. He's short, the foot's out.
Where are you?
And you can see the Bills wanted that timeout.
Halfway.
Yes. Foot out. First and goal. Edwards-Helaire is in for the touchdown.
Well, Alec Reddy's having a game right now. 73. He takes 2 guys and he pushes them into the back. I mean, takes Butler, but he's also taking the next guy just on the leverage.
Well done. Butker with the point after. Mahomes threw for nearly 300 in that quarter and 4 touchdowns. Chiefs putting up 3 touchdowns in this second quarter. We still got 4 minutes to go.
You know, in face here, and at least take this down at the end of the half.
Here comes the blitz. And Beasley able to spin out of a tackle. Able to rotate around Sorensen and pick up.
But be smart.
He says to Spags, chasing perfection, rely on relentless. That pass just off the hands of.
Then they pressure you. Take your shot then.
Goes to his tight end. And Nantz takes it across the 50. So the Bills have all 3. KC with 1 remaining. Boy, looking long and now stepping back away from Okafor. He's got all kinds of time. Here comes Jones. And able finally to get an open man. It's Yeldon. First down from the 29. All designed for Allen to keep it. He's got a quick 10. Bootleg time, Allen. Okafor on him. Incomplete.
This is where they pressure him off the edge, Jim.
Here they come. Pass caught in the playoffs on 3rd down. Big one here. And a timeout.
Throwing the ball, but he can be patient, basically, Jim. He doesn't have to be so aggressive because his ability to move.
Hands it off up the middle, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Huddle up, get to a good play.
The play is up the middle again. To about the 4.
I would take a timeout here. It's just dropping out. Hand the ball off or throw it to the side.
With time at the 10, now rolling out. Buying time, and he was out of bounds first. Here it is. He was still airborne when the ball came out of his hands. And Gene Steratore, what would you do with this?
The quarterback released the ball before he stepped out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 3.5. The clock is good.
Bringing Knox over now.
Yep. Now you call your play.
And the play clock runs out as McDermott was trying frantically to get a timeout on the sideline.
The play clock was not properly set. Please set the play clock to 25.
Shotgun snap to Allen, looking left, still looking that way, throws it, caught at the 2, and pushed back by Sorensen. Here's Bass, good from 51, this from 20, and he's got it in there. I mean, if they had gone for it and failed, it would have been devastating. Just 11 seconds to go before the intermission. Line drive to Hardman. Hardman to the 31. To also travel and be the guest of the league.
Such a great idea.
So that's going to be it for the first half. Touchdown pass. And now, after deferring at the top, football comes to Kansas City to start the third quarter.
So see the safeties? Let's see if they change this up. Oh, starting to come down and come after him.
It's Hill getting around White and zigging and zagging and taking it to the 43.
After reviewing the play, the runner stepped out of bounds at the 41.5-yard line. Buffalo is not charged a timeout and win the first challenge. Please reset the game clock to 14:56. Thank you.
This is a 15-yard difference.
Yeah, it's big, right? I mean, that's, well, I have a feeling you're not going to now.
Back over, same play. Hill, look at him, trying to dodge everyone, and then darts out of bounds.
Everybody wants that, but you got Kelsey and you got Hill, but he's right. I just think you got to disrupt Kelsey at the line of scrimmage or somebody. Hit him, a D lineman before he leaves.
Here it is, complete to Pringle.
You got to disrupt him at the line and keep Tyreek Hill in front of you the same way you did in the first.
Including today, Mahomes has not been sacked in 105 consecutive dropbacks. And this play is covered up quickly. Single digits and no touchdowns for the first time in his career in those windy conditions. That divisional round game. 2nd and 13. Catch number 10. Kelsey driving ahead and a flag. Was it a face mask?
There's no foul for face mask on the play. Third down.
The end of the play right there. It looks like it, close, but no.
10 for 100. 3rd and 5. Again, a wide open receiver. It's Hill. Just fine walking off. He might be returning. Appears ready to do that. And here is the gift to Hill. He's got another 8. They're peeling off big gains. Pass in between 2 receivers.
They literally haven't punted, Jim, in how many quarters now? 8?
Well, they were 3 and out in their opener today. Here is a stick.
Jim, I always tell you the truth, even when I lie.
Yeah, Townsend came out at the start, but that would... Towering kick, and that's his trademark. Been thrilled with what he's been able to bring to this team. But hands on the hips, got no chance.
These are good receivers, but you got to get the ball down the field and get them off you.
Yeah, 2 for 12 for Diggs, 2 for 31 for Beasley, all-pro second-team slot. And there is the 3rd catch for Cole.
Then you take shots. It's almost like those are the 2 things I do.
2nd and 5, it's McKenzie getting the handle. And Snead's there to wrap him up, but not until he picks up 6 Allen and 1 by a wide receiver. So 12 attempts, 73 yards. Allen throws a strike at the 50 to Brown. Like this second. Flings it. Beasley trying to get past Breland. Gets around him to the 24 or 5-yard line. He got actually both backs in. Singletary as well. And he just has to... And whistle first.
Ball start. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
So Tony
About a little bit, but he's a kid who loves football, and wants to get better and improve, and I like that.
Here he is in trouble, ducks down and takes off. Breland is there to hit him and hurt if he is at all. He's got a 3rd and 6. Blitz coming after him from every which way, and a flag is going to be thrown here, probably on.
Prior to the pass. Holding. Defense number 38. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That time, both Matthew and they're at the 15.
Watch Matthew coming again off the side.
Swings it over. Yeldon. 3 tight ends on this down. And 2nd and 3. Short side of the field to go to Singletary. And Nottie.
Well, they're going to eliminate the quarterback's ability to run.
To the end zone and Diggs. Drills another one. The Bills from finding the end zone twice inside the 10.
Bills are 1 out of 3. Chiefs are 3 for 3.
To the promised land again, looking for a 7th Super Bowl title. As Mahomes has Hughes on him.
Oh, look at Jim. They're going to hit the tight end finally, I think. Hit Kelsey almost.
Instead, across the middle to Hill. Don't even know how to bring him down. Look at him go. Oh, and Hill takes it to the 4. Almost got caught.
He's just going to go right inside on a slant. And the problem here for Porter, who's guarding 24 Johnson, is that he's got no help inside. He thinks he does, but the play fake in the eyes of Mahomes ends up moving.
Gives him 160 on the night. Back to Williams. And White is on him.
It's hard for every team to defend this team, but it ain't working the plan today.
2nd and goal. Mahomes thought about it, now goes incomplete to Hardman. And 2 flags in the end zone.
Prior to the pass. Holding. Defense number 27. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Going to the flat, or they do that and then go right to the middle. Fake it and then go right there or back to the flat.
Here's Mahomes. Look at underhanded. He throws it for the touchdown. How about that throw? Always a little something different. And Travis Kelce has the touchdown.
Take away the guy in the middle. One guy's going to come right back in the middle. And that's a touchdown pass to Kelce. I used to love those little underhand touchdown passes that I get credit for, and I did nothing. He's got the ability, like a running back, to kind of wiggle through stuff.
Butker with the extra point, good. And now 4 for 4 in the that pair of targets. 19 catches between the two of them, 261 yards.
And then go ahead and hit Kelce with a D lineman coming out.
It's it to Yeldon. And
when you look at the Bills, that's Diggs. You got to stop him first. The Chiefs have done that. Obviously, the other side hasn't.
Here comes the heave to Diggs. And it's incomplete. Zips it in there for the first. Middle of the field, Diggs is open, trying to make a move around Fenton, and does. Dives a hit for 11 and a first.
Got man-to-man. You can take your shot on this play if you want.
Ball tip, Beasley still makes the catch. Second and 4, rushing 4, in trouble, and they've got him. It is Frank Clark.
Just goes right around Williams. I mean, almost like Williams was like turning an open gate, just letting them go. And Bills fan, this is major.
3rd and 14, stepping up, delivers it. 4th and 1 will start the 4th quarter. The Buccaneers are already lined up for it now. And 4th and 1 to start the 4th. Gave it to McKenzie, and it works. So they pick up 13 yards on the 3rd and 14 to Beasley. Started to feel like in the 3rd quarter they were coming up with some answers. This drive now 4 minutes long down the field, and Diggs tried to turn around and catch it.
They're taking shots. They're having a chance.
They've got a 2nd and 10. Fenton drops back at the last moment. And Allen is going to keep it for another first down and gets shoved an extra 5 yards. The whistle. Play clock down to 2 on first down at the 20. Just standing still in the pocket. Now gets rid of it. And no flag on Thornhill. Thornhill's had a good game for Kansas City. Here's a 2nd and 10. Tough pass picked off. Fenton has it. Fenton, who just came into the game when Snead got injured. For most passes to start a playoff career without a pick, ends up just 8 short on his 155th attempt. It goes the other way. Here's a running play with Williams for 2.
So here comes Milano off the edge.
2nd and 8. They pick him up and they go to Kelsey.
You don't need to do anything special here if you're Kansas City.
Mahomes still has it. It's a 2nd and 1. Joey Williams and Milano and others to keep him short of the first. There's one game, that's all they've been thinking about. And that's the game on February 7th. Here's a 3rd and 1. That's Williams for the first down.
Has a wide receiver in yards, and he set up last game and finished 2nd. It's like the stuff they're doing is just great.
Ball in the air off the hands of Hardman. 8. 2nd time in this postseason career. 2nd and 10. Wide open again. And Hill tried to put on the brakes. We saw Hill smiling. We saw that out of him down at Tampa November 29th in the 1st quarter when he went for over 200 yards in the opening quarter against the Bucs. Williams peels off another 11.
Crazy high level week in and week out.
Got a 1st and goal. Got Williams the running back. They give it to him. And he's just got a couple more. They're getting very most comfortable with right now. Already with a touchdown tonight. 2nd and goal. Inside of 8 minutes.
Sunday time.
On the run back at the end zone, and Hill unable.
And this is, let's see who motions, let go, and then get the ball to the flat quickly, somewhere crossing.
Lobs it up in the air to Kelsey. No one near him. And he knows that was likely the knockout punch.
He's just going to go. Here comes this really crazy fast motion. What are you going to look at right here? Oh, where is he? He's, I got to go that way. And the guy just comes right back in your spot. So hard to deal with.
One more point added. Kelsey's 13th catch ties the postseason. Just figured out a way to win.
That's what they do, and that's why they're so good in the clutch and games. And
all these close victories. You said it, 9-0 one-score games. You had an inkling we would see it again.
Well, what happens, you get lucky once in a while saying that, but I really did think it was going to be tough to beat either of these teams the rest of the way.
Here's Allen on 2nd and 10. Spins out of a sack in trouble. Still, Passanio, he runs past him and slides for about 9. Well, what was amazing about it?
I'll take it over and get out there. You saw his offense come back. You could just see it play out that way.
3rd and 2, and again, Josh is going to keep it. That'll be the 5th time they have met. It's 2-2 when you talk about the quarterbacks. Here's Beasley for another 10. As your career goes on, that early in my career I ended up 2-2, and he wanted that. Now you're going to have the game that decides it for the Lombardi Trophy. Barring, of course, anything crazy happening with 5.5 to go. Knox with the catch. AFC Championship game 2 years ago tonight. And Brady then sought out Mahomes in the stadium after the game to offer encouragement.
Yeah, and if you're Tampa Bay, you know what Tyreek Hill did in that. The tight end coming out and make somebody else beat you in this game. Don't let their best players beat you.
2nd and 3. As Allen tries to escape, and I think this time they have him out as he heaves it to the back of the end zone.
Like Mahomes, a couple of really good people who love the game, work hard.
Chris Jones unable to take him down. Allen still running for his life. Cross the body. And a catch is made, and a flag is down.
Down, I saw.
Roughing the passer. Yep. Defense number 57. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Not only roughing, got him in the face mask, a little bit everything else.
Yeah, I thought it was actually.
He doesn't even know.
Buffalo. It's right now. It's getting late.
Allen flips it to Knox. Out of bounds at the 6. And gives Fisher a hard 2nd and 4. Touchdown. Touchdown it is to Isaiah McKenzie.
And he took a shot, too, at the end of it. What a throw. Side chance for a little longer. Watch this come. Passanio comes flying in. But throws low. Perfect spot.
Yeah. They're going to go for 2 here. Watch him adjust as he sees Passanio coming in, so he changes his arm angle and spins it in.
Wouldn't you want to get to 16 first? Just to
make a 2-score.
Because it feels like the game's over 100% now if you don't get this. Even though I know you think.
Here he goes. Tough pass picked off. It's Breland. And it stays as a 3-score margin. Catches, receiving yards, and the onside kick attempt. Big high hop, and ball's on the ground, and it is recovered by Buffalo.
Unbelievable, because if you would have just went for 1 there.
Exactly.
You are really in this game if you would be down 16 points. You have all 3 timeouts. I mean, you could go down and score here right in 2 minutes. You still literally can get the ball back with. You'd totally be in this thing.
Clark coming off the edge, down the middle they go, turn around, what a catch. Blowing it down is Diggs.
Throw it, they're coming after you.
To the end zone, and intended for the rookie who had a good year, Gabriel Davis.
No fight through anything, special game like this. They're coming after you, got to get it out fast.
2nd and 10. He gets it away, and in between both 3:32 to go. Passanio is on him. Allen trying to hold him off, and the whistles will rule it down. Oh, and look at Feliciano. Did not like the fact that Okafor was looking down and jawing at the quarterback.
You know, the end of this, it's Feliciano didn't do a good job blocking on the play. And it's really a great rush by Passanio, and at the end, he sees him hit him down, and he wants to come in and protect. The whistle's blown right here, right? Josh kind of throws it at his head right there. That's not very nice either.
Now you know why Okafor got on him.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 17. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 57. Personal foul. Offense number 73. Personal foul. Offense number 76. All penalties offset. 4th down.
And for the 2nd time in this game.
Well, normally you have 3 onside, Jim, in your bag.
Well, right back they go, and Marcus Kemp. 3:13 to go. Bills have all 3 timeouts. And they'll use one here.
And what Andy Reid's done to get these guys in the competitive spirit of it.
2nd and 8, Williams. You know, Hill one time, and I think he was serious in saying he would like to try to qualify.
Personal foul. Defense number 90. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Protect them with 3 minutes to go. I think a lot of this stuff's going to be remembered.
Yeah.
Well, 2:56 before we can set it all up final. Addison.
Wow. The build-up's going to be huge. I mean, just incredible. And who could have predicted? If you're a fan of football, as you see Kansas City just...
The Chiefs are going to be going there as well. And again, you just hope there's not going to be fatigue for the fan for the Bills coming up. We're going to see them. I have no doubt in this spot.
They'll be back next year.
No question.
They will. I'll tell you what, the AFC, it's going to be similar,
Loaded.
Jim. It's going to be loaded. I'm telling you, New England's going to get back in this thing. I have a feeling Belichick, with that much salary cap, he'll find a way to come back in this thing. And, oh, man, football's got a bright future with these young quarterbacks and guys playing.
Especially in the AFC. I mean, you just start rattling off all the young guns that are in the mix. You know, you're going to have another one coming in with Trevor Lawrence with the first pick, with Urban Meyer down in Jacksonville. It's just going to be a thrill to see it all unfold. Andy Reid, you've got a chance now to go get a second ring and go back-to-back yourself.